about our Father's business. Crime mode, filled with His Holy Spirit. That's a cheat code. Holiness the standard. We never fold. We about to make a scene. Episode.
Yo, we are back, episode 85 of season 3 of the Not the Same Podcast, hosted by this one word, C-Micah. That one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, 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 very happy to be back with y'all for another Not the Same Podcast, hot topic and music show, where we play the latest and greatest in CHH music as well as positive music. That you heard that right, positive music, and we come with some of the hottest topics that we need to talk about as a people, and not just black people, just a people. You know what I'm saying? From a Christian perspective, because that's what we is. Look, if you're watching us exclusively on YouTube, I said exclusively on YouTube, I need you to do what you see on the screen right now. Now, number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And number 3, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now.
Yeah, was we with the people last week, bro? I don't think we was with the people last week.
No.
You know, we're going to start off this. We want to give a shout out, man, to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast, man. Our MTNB Sports Promo, Live Show TV, Praise 365, Takeover Radio, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, and the Kingdom Now Network, man. So shout out to all the rebroadcasters. And then one more time, man, let me get a hand clap because we haven't gave these one words a hand clap in a good little minute.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, shout out to all the sneaker peekers out there, those folks that tune in all the time and people don't realize they tuning in and think ain't nobody tuning in and just don't realize. And even the ones that don't think they tuning in is the ones tuning in as well. So we thank all you sneaker peekers. Give them one more hand clap, brother.
All right.
You dig what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Much love, much obliged. You hear what I'm saying? But, hey, God Chasers in the building, man. I see him in the building. What's going on, man? Who's that? Jared All-Star,
our brother Brinson in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
D, what's going on?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, my bad. Big salute to all the God Chasers, man. Big salute to my brother Brinson. Big salute to Jared All-Star. Fire Project, we will be debuting. This video came out about a week or so ago, but we be debuting it on the Not the Same Podcast on the second block of our show. Brand new video featuring Oatmeal by our brother Jared All-Star called Double Up. So make sure you're locked for that. We also be playing a video by our sis one day earlier, something about Holy Girl's work. Check that out as well. We don't normally tell y'all in advance, but you know I'm feeling gracious today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Brother is feeling a little gracious today. So we give a little bit. But while we giving, you know what I'm saying, I need you to give one of these. I need you to give you a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Number 1, also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now. Rob has said last night, if you did not tune in for the sports show, we'll be making some changes to a lot of the artwork and things here. We'll be going from Not the Same Podcast, the YouTube channel, to Not the Same Network. This show right here will still be Not the Same Podcast. E3 Bible Study will be the E3 Bible Study, and the Not the Same Sports Show will be the Not the Same Sports Show. But the whole network will be called Not the Same Network. Coming very, very soon. If you've been to our YouTube channel, you already see it on the writing on the YouTube channel and the updated logo. So you have not found the wrong place. You just in the right place with some updates. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting some new siding on the house. You know what I'm saying? Painting the walls and some stuff like that, you know.
That's what happens when when your house is getting more seasoned. You got to make some updates and you got to do some changes and renovations and all that good stuff. But if you're trying to figure out what we mean by the network, just think about ESPN. You got First Take, you got NFL Live, NBA Today. You have all this stuff going on under the ESPN banner, but you might not watch everything on ESPN, and we do understand that. So with that being said, be on the lookout. The website's getting ready to change. The YouTube page about to change, intros and whatnot. And me and my bro on top of it. We realized we got to step our game up. And, you know what I'm saying? Procrastination, man, that is one of the ways the enemy will stop you from reaching your potential and stop you from walking in your purpose on procrastination. And that is a very, very dangerous thing. And that's not just for us in this podcast. That's for you in your everyday life. You have an idea, you want to move forward, and I get to it tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. You dig what I'm saying? So you just got to put forth that effort and make it happen, man. Point blank, period.
Sir. To Jared's question, that was a question for yesterday, but I will answer it. If he actually go to Golden State, Rob think it'd be good. I said they ain't gonna win nothing, but I think they'll be good though. They'll sell out arenas. Absolutely, it'd be fun to watch.
Definitely will sell out.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be fun
to watch.
This
ain't the sports show, but
yeah,
I will
this
say
ain't the
this.
sports show, and that's not official
LeBron
yet,
did
so
say
we don't know.
He may have 1 or 2 more years in him, so that says a lot. So we'll see what pops off with that.
We'll see what pops off, man. But let's go see
Speaking of which,
what's good.
Let's see what's good.
Yeah.
What's good?
Robert Dean, my brother from another mother, like my homie Larry Rogers on the west side. Some say it's the best side, but we dwell in the Midwest. But be careful on the west side of St. Louis. Tuck in your chain, Maine. My brother, what is good?
What's good with me, man, is just, hey, look, man, something that we don't talk about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
As black people, what's good with me, man, is my credit score is almost at 800, my brother. Yeah. That's what's good with me. And if you know where I came from, won't he do it? If you know where I came from, brother, I'm talking about low fives. When I say low fives, if I sneeze, it might have went to 498.
Well, when he in the sixes, that was in the low fives.
Low fives, brother. If I sneezed, it might have said 498. You know what I'm saying? Like interest rate, 28. You know how you get 28% on a credit card? That's what they try to get you for a car when you score
right.
When you score that low. So what up, Ronald Jackson? What I'm saying is, man, I'm praising God tonight and giving God the glory, man. My credit score is a couple of points away from that 800 mark, and it can be done. It took discipline. Yeah, man.
Salute to you, bro.
And it's not a flex. It's just I know financial literacy is very, very rare in the black community. We talk about it, and we'll get into it. I ain't gonna get too far into it, but that is truly my what's good. So you know what I'm talking about. I was talking to this brother and just putting stuff in place, and I'll leave it at that. That's my what's good. I'm happy, and bro. That might be a post, brother. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm saying. All right, man.
I didn't even know 800 existed.
800? What you talking about? A phone number? That's only 800. You mean 1-800? Nah, man. On a serious, well, not a serious note. Rob had a very serious what's good. Is worthy to be applauded. I give it to my brother one more time. And listen, man, iron sharpens iron. I'm on the way, brother. I'm on the way as well.
Yes.
But look, man, I will say this, man. My what's good is this. So, if you faithfully watch the Not the Same podcast, you know that me and my brother ventured back into playing in the men's league of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know if we told y'all, because we might have been off the next week, how the first game went. We won, but me and Rob had a very big
nope
on that court. Neither one of us one word scored on the first game. You know what I'm saying? Brothers was a little bit hurting, a little bit off kilter, wasn't used to playing no more, didn't know how to fit in. But
I had an assist and 3 rebounds.
That brother had assist and 3 rebounds. But if you are a casual basketball fan, which I am not, and Rob is not, but most people that watch they look at points and probably rebounds. So rebounds count, but they're also looking at points. So we both had a donut the first game.
Right.
Second game come. Now listen, before the game started, we were winning anyway, and I ain't talking about in faith. Now, in faith, you a winner anyway, but I ain't talking about in faith. I'm talking about in sports. We was a winner anyway because the team forfeited, but we still played the game, and we both scored. We had a couple of dimes. Brothers were feeling a lot better about themselves.
Way better. You hear me?
Look, our performance on the first game, I ain't gonna say it was so bad, but it was so bad. Me and this one word was practicing. Like multiple times. We got multiple practices in. And I ain't talking about shooting around. Nah, one word. We was doing drills. You know what I'm saying? One dribble pull-ups, all that. You know what I'm saying? We was not gonna be the ugly unks out there. Not looks, but ugly playing unks. We was not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So you saying we needed some ice. I'm not saying that, sis, but I did. You know what I'm saying? But I kept it moving. But that ain't why we played bad. It wasn't nothing about icy hot. His brother was just missing. You know, that's what it was. Brother was a little, I ain't gonna lie, you know, the first game, a little nervous. I ain't played in the league in 7-8 years, probably, maybe. So, you know, it's just been a while. You don't know how your body gonna act. You know, 8 years ago, your first digit was a 3. Now your first digit is a 4. So you don't know how your body gonna respond. You want to be sure you gonna be all right. So Yeah. So the second game, I think both of us was way more relaxed, and it was a good time, bro.
Relaxed.
We won anyway for the game started, but we won when the game started also. So it was a double win.
Like a nice little. No, it's not an over 40 league. That's the thing, D. We out there with 20-somethings. we out there with some younger.
We the older ones.
We the older ones.
Rest of them fresh out of high school or in the middle of their college.
Jumping out the gym, dunking
and stuff and.
Yeah, we coming off the bench, but we make it happen.
I don't know. These one words is not starting. The answer to that is a big old
nope.
Ain't no starting.
but we do have our respect on our squad. It ain't a sympathy squad. It's respect, and we do know ball. We just had to get ourselves back in. Look, half court all day long. When you start running up and down the court, it's a little different.
It's a little different. It feels just like this. That whole court
is vicious. Last week wasn't so bad though, bro. Last week I was straight. For about 5 times, good, and then it was like, "What's up?"
All right, but man, that's how I was good, man. I was happy about our second game was a lot better. This third game this weekend probably be a lot better. It's a tougher competition, but I won't be worried about. I don't think my brother neither will be worried about. Okay, am I too tired? I'm gonna be wore out or whatever. You know your limits. That's one thing you got to find out. When you played ball when you was younger, and if you think you was actually good when you was younger, your mind never leave from that. Your body do, though. So that's what you got to figure out, because your mind still, in your mind, you still can dunk, you still slapping boys, you still smacking people ball all the way to the stands, but your body is like, one word. You did a move too quick, and your hamstring said, nah, don't do that. So you got to be careful. Is it stop?
I mean, we do work out, D. It ain't like we just two couch potato. I almost said the word. Two couch potato. One word.
No. We don't need no ambulance. No ambulance.
No, none of that. Ambulance. However you want to say it.
However you want to say it.
Hood folk.
However you want to say it. The answer is still.
Nope.
We don't need it. All right, man. We're gonna hold up and wait and get to the first subject for the night.
Hold up. Hey. Hot topic.
All right, hot topic for the night. What's one thing we spend money on that's actually keeping us broke? What's one thing we spend money on that's actually keeping us broke? Mr. Davis.
There's going to be layers to this one. But
everyone in the chat as well.
Yeah, everyone in the chat. The first thing I'm going to tell you, and believe it or not, eating out is the one thing that's keeping us broke.
Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
If you look at do this. Put yourself on the budget and say, I get $50 a pay period. You dig what I mean? Your bills paid, just give yourself $50 a pay period. Right. And leave your debit card at home and watch how much money you save by stopping by Quick Trip for the chips, stopping by, McDonald's if that's what you do. If you want to, I don't eat that stuff. I eat wholesome Chipotle. Even if you're a Chipotle, one word, I'm telling you right now, I don't care how much guap, it's still fast food. It's still fast food. And if you look at it, you're spending on a weekly basis upward, depending on how much you stop by the freaking fast foods or whatever, takeout, however you're doing it.
Yeah.
Anywhere from probably $75 to almost $200 a week. You don't realize it because it's 3 here, 10 there, 15 here. And that's one thing that does keep us check to check on a lot of times. Go ahead, bro.
Brother, that is an outstanding answer. And you can attest, I eat at work all the time.
Yeah.
Rob coming there every day and he smells something because I'm cooking at work and I'm saving money. And it really does help, brother. I felt bad. Yesterday was the first time in 3 months I had fast food at lunch. And it's because, like, when I let you know I wasn't coming to the gym, I was so busy I had to eat. So I had to get something fast. And I still was like, man, I don't even want to do it. So, but yeah, that is one way because that helps the money a lot. Here's another way. And I say in general, but I'm going to use myself for example. Like, I just bought some shoes. Us people, and I'm speaking for black people a lot of times, and not just black people. We'll say cultured people because black, Hispanics, Mexicans, some whites too. You know what I'm saying? That like shoe game folks. My brother to my right, a lot of people there in the chat that like shoes, like the newest shoes or whatever. Shoes, clothes, the whole get up. That's one thing we spend money on that can keep us broke because we hardly do it when we need it. We do it because we want it. and that end up being a problem. For example, here, tell your testimony there. I got some shoes today, and when I opened the box, I had a shoe. One shoe. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go get them. Man, y'all gave me one shoe? What in the world? But anyway, but it reminds me of like, okay, I didn't have to do that. You know, it wasn't necessary. I didn't have, my shoes wasn't running out. I got shoes all over the place. But, you know, a lot of people, when you work all the time, most people have one thing that they call, and I don't mean this in a negative way, they guilty pleasure, whatever it is. Some people smoke cigarettes. Some people eat ice cream. Some people buy shoes. Some people buy jewelry. Whatever it is, that's their one thing. Or trips, you know, because some people be like, okay, we going to take one family trip, and some people got to take a trip every 2 months, you know, and everybody may not be in the position my brother is in, so they paying all out, and they coming up, a stack every trip. That's not smart, unless you got it like that. But then again, this is just necessary, you know. So, yeah, I would say clothes and shoes, you know, another thing that we do that we don't, I can use myself for example. It'd be a lot of times I don't need them. I don't get them because I have to have them. But like, for example, if I go buy a suit, I show Rob a picture. I need it. That's different. Yeah. Brother lost a lot of weight and the suit is big. You know, I'm looking like Steve Harvey on this mug. And it wasn't a Steve Harvey suit. I get that. But yeah, that's what I would say. Go ahead, bro.
Just piggybacking off of what Vicky talked about. Hey man, these streaming apps. Streaming apps,
that's
bro.
A good one, sis. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. They getting us.
They getting us, and then we be like,
I'm not paying. Right, I ain't paying Charter no more. I ain't paying this company no more. And then you got this one, that one, because this series is on that one, and this series is on this one, and that series is better than that series, and it's on this one. And then if you bundle it with this package, we'll give you these channels. And next thing you know, your cable bill would have been $75. But when you add up all your subscriptions and and all that stuff, you're paying about $150 in TV, unless you know people. But that ain't the point.
that's for not the same. That's the Patreon episode.
That's the Patreon. That's the one word episode.
That's right.
Now, if you're a certified one word, all right.
You know what it is. You know what it is. All right, go
that's
ahead,
one
bro.
thing. No, go ahead. That's one thing that's definitely to keep us broke.
D said, I looked at my account today and deleted the DoorDash app. $60 a week, no more. She said, sometimes I just didn't feel like cooking, but I will cook from now on. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying?
A good point.
Sometimes
crazy though, bro.
What you call it? Not availability. It's not the word availability. Comfortability of having someone just bring it to you can get you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. I think going out in general, man. I mean, bro, they got explosive diarrhea out in these streets right now. So you ain't heard of that, bro? Like that's
they losing 25 pounds over lettuce.
Yeah, it's a splamdemic because it's slamming right up out you, dog. So but nah, seriously, man, we got to be careful with those type places because what's happening with that thing in particular, basically vegetables ain't being washed like they should. So the parasites is on the vegetables, get to you, you eat it, get in your body, get you explosive diarrhea that don't go away for almost 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And the simple thing was because you ate out and they ain't taking care of, they ain't doing it the right way. That's the scary thing about eating out, man. Like, for some reason, for me personally, I have more comfort eating out at a restaurant than fast food. So, like higher dining, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying, like, it ain't got to be Ruth Chris, but I may just go to Bandanas, you know? But I'm just saying something higher than going through drive-through line. I feel better about that.
Right.
Yeah.
The lettuce is no joke. You ain't lying.
That lettuce is no joke. For real. For real.
But the other thing, this is what I'll say, man. A lot of times, just your wants in general. We will spend our money on our wants as opposed to our needs. You dig what I mean? And what happens with that is because you're spending on your want, we'll spend on our want and then don't invest in self. You know what I mean? Me and the guy on the screen, we talked about this on dealing with this podcast. You know, like you said, I'm a sneakerhead. You dig what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna say I'm a sneakerhead. I like J's. You dig what I mean? And if the right ones come out, your boy getting them. That's just what's gonna happen, and that's just what it's gonna be. It's my money. Leave me alone.
It's but my money, and I want it now.
But at the same time, I have had to say it's a pair of J's that came out, the 5 grays, and I can go get them, but because I missed them when they launched, it's like, I'm not getting ready to spend that much money on those pair of shoes, and I can take that money and do this with it. Something that's more productive because I like the shoes and the way it looks, but that's just one thing that having that discipline. And when you spend it on once, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Right now, the new shiny, then you're not investing in self. You're not taking the time to build up your savings because a lot of times just keeping us broke. You may not be broke per se, but you check the checking and that's broke. Something happened, you can't get anything fixed. And I'm not talking about being able to go put something on a credit card. That's easy. I'm talking about having money in reserve so that if something pop off, it's there for you. And that's the mindset that we have to get into. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think this all comes down to living below your means, and that is very, very, very difficult.
Hard.
Very, very, very difficult. I remember when we my wife started making a lot more money, and then I started making more money. It didn't catch up to my mind for like a year or two. And I lived below my means for like a year or two. You know what I'm saying? So where we were staying at, the rent wasn't high. You know what I'm saying? Our car notes was paid off and everything was just straight. And then, you just kind of wake up and realize, oh, I got all this. You know what I'm saying? Get an upgrade, and that one thing seems okay because you can handle it. And then you look up, it's like, okay, that one thing and turned into 10. You know what I'm saying? And you can handle all of it because lights are still on and you can go out to eat whenever you want to. You can buy a little something whenever you want to. But there's always something being robbed on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So the credit card balances may not have been as high back then when you didn't have the extra car note or whatever. It's like, okay, this big chunk of a car note is being taken out. And all that you was doing when you bought something on your credit card that you just wiped out Friday or the payday, now it ain't wiped out. Now you trying to stretch it out. And this cuss word that comes with credit cards, if you ain't got many, remember this cuss word. Finance charges is a cuss word when it comes to credit card because you will be paying and then they hit you with that finance charge and your balance is going up, although you're paying on time and you're never late, which means your credit score will be good for a minute, but then when that balance keep going up, then your debt to income ratio is all out of balance. And then your credit score get to tipping down, then you may need to really buy something that you really need. Maybe you're going from an apartment to a house, and you had the credit for it, but them finance charges get to kicking in because you got over. And a lot of times, them joints don't kick in until about over $1,500. Once you get over 15, like say you got a $5,000 limit, right? But you get over about $1,500.
Keep on it, brother.
Them finance charges get to kicking in, and they get to kicking your butt. Let's don't be twisted about it. And like I say, that's what'll happen. You'll go from a space where, okay, I ain't never had this money, and my mind ain't adjusted that I got more money. So you living below your means. You still living like you broke. You still buying meals like you broke, and you looking at your bank account, and that junk is big, big, big. And then one day you realize, I ain't broke no more. And then you start spending like you ain't broke no more. And like I said, that big car note that you didn't have at first, all of a sudden now you paying it, and them finance charges kicking in, and them balances just going up, 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 up. And then you got to do something drastic to clear them all out. No judgment to anybody that do anything drastic. It's what happens. It's people of our color and other colors do it all the time. A lot of people just do a bankruptcy. I wouldn't advise that, but if you got to do it, you got to do it. Whatever it is you got to do to get yourself straight, you got to get yourself straight. But that's what we got to be careful of once we get into the lanes of being able to have those great things like credit card and getting good credit like Rob was celebrating. We get that, but the thing is, with good credit, everything is available to you. Boy. Nobody says no, and that is the problem. No. Nobody says no. Like, I mentioned this before, and I'll let you go, bro. I mentioned this before. When buying a car with bad credit and buying a car with good credit is two totally different experiences, and you don't know it till you get good credit. Like I said before, when I bought a car with bad credit before, they said, let's do a test drive, and they sat in the front seat with me. On the test drive. You know what I'm saying? And turn down this street, turn right here. You bring it right back. Okay. When the credit was good, take it for the weekend. Tell me what you think.
Tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah, give me your license. Okay, yeah, you good. Yeah, now take it for the weekend. Tell me what you think. The whole weekend, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the difference of when they credit right. I'm all right. I went long. Go ahead, bro.
The other thing I can say is one thing we spend our money that's actually keeping us broke, keeping up. being that you talked about, you talk about the culture keeping up, man. Just that keeps us broke. Social media keeps us broke because we're looking at a moment in time of a picture. You don't know how many times he or she snapped this pic to get the right pic to make you think that they got more than what they have. And we try to keep up with that. We try to keep up with an image. This is what I will tell you the difference. You know, they got a book out called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The one thing about it is rich people, if you look at traditional rich people, I don't care what color, because now when you look at modern rich people, everybody's spending their money on stuff because of social media. But when you talk about old money, you don't know these people got money. They be walking, they'll be walking down the street, and you be like, man, look at this dude. And then when they walk around that corner, they got an old Volvo. They got an old this, they got an old that, but when they pull up to that house, though,
something like that.
But when they pull up to that house, though, when I worked for Orkin Pest Control, bro, I'm telling you, I went into so many houses out in Ladue and this here in St. Louis, Chesterfield and Ladue, and I had to do the inspections, go in the garage, all 80-something. Now, you know, this some years ago, but all 80s and 90s type cars, but they sitting in this $2-3 million home, you know what I mean? Because the car depreciates. They understand that. The house, that builds equity, and that puts you where you need to be. You know what I mean? Because now that's an investment for you. Now, some people have a thing about houses where a mortgage is something that, you know, that you pay on till you die, whatever. What I'm telling you is us looking at social media of what they have and I got to have it, or I want to look like, or my kids need this. No, you want your kids to look nice. That's true. But you can have your kids looking nice without blowing the bank. You dig what I mean? Trying to make sure that it's keeping up. And that's, hey, it's all types of ways you can do it, man, where you can budget. If my family members on here, we know, look, we can make anything look good. And you are swapping down, we spent a gang of money on it. You dig what I mean? But that's the way, depending on how you were brought up, you knew how to do that to make yourself look presentable and nice. But a lot of times, or it's my syndrome, I didn't have the money to get the J's when I was younger. I could have had it, but I was doing other stupid stuff. You dig what I'm saying? But now that I have it, it's like, okay, let me go ahead and buy this. But I'm not going into debt in order to do so. So what's the main thing, spending money to actually keeping us broke? I will say wants over needs. I'll leave it at that. I'll say wants over needs is what keeps us broke. And that want can be whatever it is for you and your situation. I can't tell you what the wants that you just keep, but I want it. I don't know what that is. Only you know that.
Yeah, man, I fully agree with that, man. And, you know, it's not easy to do this, but we are supposed to be living below our means. I'm fighting to try to get back to that point. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when your credit get good, nobody says no. And that's a hard pill to swallow. Just like if you've been broke all your life and all of a sudden you come into some money and you recognize whatever you want you can get, it's hard not to get what you want when you have the money to always get what you want. That is the real discipline, and it's not easy. But if we do it, man, I think it'll pay off. Invest in things that matter, like a home. You know what I'm saying? You can flip a home, you getting hundreds of thousands of dollars off that home. You know, you flip a car, you ain't, you know, a couple thousand.
Depreciate.
Right. Couple is different because, car depreciates as soon as you get off the lot. A house can appreciate. It can actually appreciate. You can upgrade it. You can add bathrooms. You can do remodeling, whatever. And a house that's supposed to be, for example, $200, $200,000 end up being $260 or something with you doing work to it. So that matters, man. But anyway, man, we're going to hold up and wait. That was a great topic. We will get into the first video for the night by Anike, formerly One Day, called Holy Girls Work. Here we go. We're going to hold up and wait and get to it.
Hold up. Hey.
down, lift him up. You can ask around, no doubt they know what's up. If you talking problems, 31 is her. She walking by faith, not sight, she got the light shining. If you hear that trumpet blowing, best look out the window. I got something you can measure, all that glitters ain't gold. Pull up mine is still the hottest, I give covered info. All my ladies to the front, this what holy sound like. Holy girls, holy girls, holy girls, holy girls. Let me see you work, see you work, see you work, see you work. Holy girls, holy girls, holy girls, holy girls. Let me see you work, see you work, see you work, see you work. Once upon a time they tried to shut it down. They was plotting and scheming, you ain't believing. Hey, well then let's run it back. In the field, no quarterback. All up and eating, serving, deceiving, and sewing cat. Holla, turn the page, got a heaven dad. Used to cry like Leah, now she giving Ruth. Used to feel overlooked, now she speaking truth. Holy girls round the world, streets in the pew. If you hear that trumpet blowing, best look out the window. I got something you can measure, all that glitters ain't gold. Pull up mine is still the hottest, I give covered info. All my ladies to the front, this what holy sound like. Holy girls, holy girls, holy girls, holy girls. Let me see you work, see you work, see you work, see you work. Holy girls, holy girls, holy girls, holy girls. Let me see you work, see you work, see you work, see you work.
All right, that was Holy Girls, Work by Anike. Thoughts on the video, man? That was a very, very, very professionally shot video. I love the dance choreography and those shots that was going through there. It was lovely. You know, it was a very vibey song. That is a pop-ish type song. You know what I'm saying? She could do a lot with that. That can end up on a commercial easily. You know what I'm saying? A Coke commercial, Pepsi commercial, whatever. But the choreography was very, very dope. Some of the camera work was very, very dope. Some of the transitions was extremely dope. That was a very high-level video. There's a lot of subtle things that if you wasn't looking, you didn't see. But it was some very, very cool shots in there, man. So, I enjoyed that. That was very dope by Anike. Your thoughts, brother?
I say ditto to everything you saying, not because I'm being funny, like when I be like, I concur. I'm going to say ditto to everything that you saying. But ladies, this should make your playlist because she was spitting all scriptures from every woman in the Bible who was used by God. And if y'all go back and y'all listen to it, not just virtuous woman, Proverbs 31, but from Ruth, like Naomi. She was saying, Naomi, like she was using all biblical women or all women in the Bible who was used by God in one way or another. And I thought that was super dope. The background with the different women preaching, all colors, all creeds, like that was big. Like I think ladies, again, add that to y'all playlist. That's a hot one. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna add it to mine, and I know why. I'm just saying this is an encouraging song for a woman. But the song is dope. Wande's dope. So I'm saying not Wande, Anike. Let me put some respect on her, formerly known as But the video was dope to me, man. I liked it. And I liked the whoever shot it. I know they had the director's name. I've never seen it before, I don't think, unless he's done other videos for her. That mother was on point, bro. On point. Very high quality.
And the touch for the safety vest, the pink safety vest, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like women work, because man that work in warehouse type situations got to have them safety vests on. That was a dope little twist. It's very, very subtle things. That was subtle very, very dope. Man. So big salute. Like Rob said, that was one day Holy Girls Work. Put that on your playlist, man. That was for the ladies, man. I think that was very, very dope. Anike, yes, I'm sorry, not one day. Anike. No disrespect, sis. That was very, very dope. Let's get to our music segment.
Music segment.
Before I even read this topic, man, number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And number 3, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now. And you can get these hot, fun, exciting shows that we have here on the Not the Same Podcast Network. All right, man, is it really harder for a Christian to be an artist? Is it really harder for a Christian artist to be popular more so than a secular artist? Is it really harder for a Christian artist to be popular more so than a secular artist? Mr. Davis.
Overall, yes. In the genre, not as much. And what I say about that, because the moment somebody hear Christian hip hop, gospel rap, that's the reason why I went to CHH.
Yeah.
Because people didn't really, if you heard gospel rap or Christian rap, first thing people did was turn their nose up. How can you be a Christian and rap? How can you do this? And it became very hard. And then when Lecrae broke through, so much criticism came from both sides.
Yeah.
You dig what I mean? And when I say both sides, especially when he got on the BET Cypher, it went up from there. I mean,
absolutely.
People went crazy, right way, wrong way, on both sides. You dig what I'm saying? And Gerald All-Star, to your point, they shouldn't be seeking popularity, and that's the reason why it is harder for them to be popular. Secular artists is simple. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. Go ahead, bro.
In the sense of, is it really harder for a Christian artist to be popular than a secular artist, more so than a secular artist? I think so. It's because of the content. I think no matter how you dress it, no matter how you try to sheep and wolves clothing the situation, they gonna know what you is. You know what I'm saying? Lecrae said he was blue in the face, for a moment. He don't do this no more, but he was going through this phase, and it's like that, hey, don't call me a Christian rapper, don't call me this or whatever. And you know what they called him? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Christian rapper. Because it's what he was. He became popular and well known because of him doing songs about God, and he had a crazy movement behind him, right? In the same way. So I think in the sense of regular success, when it came on regular popularity, yes, it's going to be harder for a Christian to do it because the word clearly states, if they hate Christ, hate God, they're going to hate you. If they hated me, they're going to hate you. So basically, when you carrying the banner of Jesus, you will be hated, especially if you call anybody to live any ways of being righteous. Any ounce of you trying to get your life together is mentioned in your music, they're going to hate you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not saying, yeah, we in the club too, if you ain't saying we smoking too, you ain't saying we out here sexing or cheating on our wives too, if you're not saying none of those things, oh yeah, they're going to be offended because that's what hits them. If you start saying, yeah, we living holy out here, man, we ain't clubbing no more, we doing this, yeah, man, husband of one wife, you start saying all that and you flexing that as a banner, they looking at you like, whatever. Get what I'm saying? And people look at you like that because they can't live to the standard. So it's going to always be hard for a Christian. And I think sometimes the walls are being broken in this way. I think the world overall is just tired of negative music, and they're giving more Christian artists a try. And also artists just being extremely dope. Because sometimes we leave that out in being a Christian. It's like, okay, yeah, you should listen to it because we Christian. Okay, but if you ain't dope, especially if they're rap fans or hip hop fans, and they come over here and they ain't gonna be like, okay, that's good for a Christian. Either this dude is dope or they ain't, or even this girl is dope or she's not. And if they're not dope, they be like, they gonna overlook the fact they Christian. They be like, well, they Christian, nice you doing that, but it don't really, it don't really impress me. Go ahead, bro.
And this is what I mean when I said popular in the genre, and I'm a speak on what Jared All-Star said.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be looking for popularity, but unfortunately, popularity comes with the territory. You dig what I mean? You shouldn't.
Absolutely.
That shouldn't be your end all be all.
Absolutely
I will agree
not.
with that. That should not be your reason for doing it. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is this has become a business.
Absolutely.
And for some folks, it's become a business. For other folks, salute to the brother, Jared All-Star. I know this is still ministry.
Right.
I know, like me and C talked about, it is nowhere in the Rob Redeem. What you think I'm rapping about? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no getting getting around
right.
what I rap about and what my content is about to be about. You dig what I mean? But as far as the word popular, you shouldn't be looking for it, but it comes with the territory. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Miles Minnick right now, very popular.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's doing his thing and he's doing this. Now, there will be things where do they have to face a compromise? You get to that plateau, and then when you get there, hey, we'll put you here if you just do this.
Right.
And that's where it has to come down to. And that's between that man or that woman and the Lord and how they go forth with it. In the beginning, nobody knew how to navigate that. Why? Because you are doing it for minute. Well, some are doing it for ministry. Let's just get this together. And I'm gonna tell you, like right now, there are Christian artists that aren't Christians. They couldn't make it on the secular side.
Mm-hmm.
And that secular record label said, hey, you can't get no money over here, but I can tell you what we can slide you on in, say him, he, Lord, God, like, you know, your spirit, and we can get you paid. We get over here, we can get you on the tour, and it happens. Now, for those that do that, I pray that they have an encounter and all that change. They really do become saved. And I'm sure that's happened before as well.
Absolutely.
But to the point of this, is it really harder for a Christian artist? It's going to always be harder for any Christian to be considered popular. Why? You're being looked at. Every move that you make, I thought you was a Christian.
Right.
Any of those things. But this is the thing you have to understand. And C and I talked about this when we used to go different cities. The bottom line is you have to represent the Lord and be led by the Spirit on what you do when you get on that stage. What the next man is doing, that's on them. Did popularity come? Yes, it did come. Was it we searching for it? No, not really. Recognition came. Features came. All that's fine. But it didn't get big head where I got to a point where I was like, okay, we get on who was that? When we went on I can't even think of my brother's podcast right now or they show right now, but Track Stars. We didn't get on Track Stars and start trying to denounce Christ. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's not what it was about. No. Even though we were there for a different type of show, it's just the bottom line is when you get to certain spots, because Track Stars is big within the CHH realm. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to them brothers. Love those bros. But the point that I'm making behind it is it wasn't, we made it. We was on Track Stars. And then we start looking and squatting on everybody. No, that's not what it's about. And for secular artists, because they're talking about what everybody want to hear, nobody wants to hear that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when you a Christian and you rapping, a lot of people be like, man, I ain't talking about nothing. I don't even believe in the God that you believe in. I don't even believe in blah, blah, blah. No, that's why a lot of people are ministry driven so they can preach the gospel through their music. So go ahead, bro.
Nah, man, just to wrap this up, man, is it really harder for a Christian artist to be popular more so than secular artist? Yes. If your aim is popularity, as Jared All-Star brought up, you know, it's going to be harder. Even if your aim ain't popularity, it's going to be harder. It just is because, like I said earlier, it comes down to your content, and your content is not wanted everywhere, or you have to do it in a way that's light. Some people minister or they do their music in a way that's not super word heavy, and it's not them being fake. That's who they are, and it works for them. When you are a person that know the word, and you know, or you're a person that away from the mic you preach, and then you get up there and you do some stuff that's very light and not much word in it, it won't work for you because you're not being who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you have that in you, then it should come out. You know, whether it come out in bars or come out in catchy hooks, or however it comes out, it should come out. What's in you should come out. No matter what you're trying to do, no matter what the atmosphere is, you know, what's in you should come out. But I think it is harder for a Christian artist. I think secular artists is hard too, for them too. You know, just because they can rap about whatever they want to rap about, you still got to be good. I think in both arenas you got to be good. You know, it's not the days of, you know, that's good, little Mr. Christian artist. Them days is over. It's too much talent. You know, you got to be good. You got to be skilled in what you're doing. But I think you also need to be earnest in what you're doing as well.
Hey, I'm gonna say this one, and then we can end it. And the other reason it's hard, because I hate to say it, within the CHH division, it's hard to be popular or it's hard to be known because everybody in their own competition. And the house divided against itself can't stand. We'll save that one for another show because it's divided. It's dope artists all the way around. And if you're not with a certain whatever, then nobody wants to mess with you. And that's what makes it so much harder, because the house is within a fight within themselves. So that's going to be a topic that we'll definitely hit very soon.
All right. Without further ado, man, we're going to play this video by our brother Jared All-Star featuring Oatmeal called Double Up by God Chasers. Check it out, man. We're finna come right up after we hold up and wait. Let's get it.
Hold up. Hey.
Jared All-Star. Double it. This comeback about to be crazy. Oatmeal. You should've let the dogs eat.
God Chasers, baby.
You feel like Joe, double it. Lost your home, double it. All you Lost your health, double it. Lost your wealth, double it. Lost yourself, need some help, help, help. Double it, 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 double it. Blessings on blessings, let's double it. Blessings on blessings, he'll double it. Wait at the pool, he will trouble it. If it's not God, I want none of it. Grace, double it. I'm loving it. Eyes on the price, now I'm running it. If it ain't Christ, then I'm doubling it. God, triple it. The Father, the Son, and the Spirit. I'm belligerent, saying it different. Don't read the word, they must be illiterate, ignorant, and I don't think that is bliss. Don't care if I'm not on your list. You know the difference between me and Job. My wife wouldn't tell me to quit. He gave me this talent, I doubled it, doubled it, doubled it. So many times if I double it again, it could get taxed from the government. Scrooge McDuck would try and jump in it. It's all God's, I want none of it. I lost it all, but I recovered it. He made a promise, now that's a covenant. If you feel like Joe, double it. Lost your home, double it. All you own, double it. Friends are gone, double it. Lost your health, double it. Lost your wealth, double it. Lost yourself, need some help, help, help. Double it, 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 double it. When I pull up, we double it. Like the paper, no counterfeit. Check the watch, we double it. No L's, got too legit. Check the demeanor, we coolin' it. Hit the stage like some hooligans. Tell me you scared of who again? Put your fear in who again? Double my payroll, go where he say so. Pay phone Clayco, slime like Mako. Plenty to take home, extended to Draco. Doubling wherever we may go. Slapping it on like mayo. Juice dripping like biting a mango. Double hook, anybody want a tango? I want it, I got it, that's tango. That's T on laws, going it double it, double it. We steady on par, you can't trouble it, trouble it. We done gone too far, they can't cover it, cover it. They say we going hard, tell them go, double it, double it. You feel like Joe, double it. Lost your home, double it. All you own, double it. Friends are gone, double it. Lost your health, double it. Lost your wealth, double it. Lost yourself, need some help, 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 double it.
All right, that was Double It by my man, Jared All-Star, featuring Oatmeal. God Chasers, man. Cool video in the street, man. I'm surprised y'all didn't get hit out there. I'm laughing and I'm joking. But nah, it was a cool video, man. I like the look of it. I saw Will in a couple of shots hiding in there. I saw the little cameo. Our brother Will Thomas, man. Very clean video. My boy Oatmeal looked like he been hitting the gym a little bit. Them arms was looking a little swole. Last time I seen him in a video, the brother was looking kind of skinny. That brother looked like he been hitting some weight. So salute to him on that. Show. Yeah, I like this verse too. I like both verses on there. I already, I heard this on listening to Jared's album. Very, very good song. Very hype song. Jared had a whole lot of range of songs. Yes. What's the word I'm trying to say? Not range. It's like a buffet of songs. He had all different styles on there. But, yeah, for the video itself, it was cool. I like the God Chaser shirt that y'all had on as well. I'm going to have to invest in one of them joints. But overall, man, I enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the look of it. I enjoyed y'all being in front of that theater. I think there's a very popular theater in Duval that they were standing in front of. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, very dope. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, this is one of my songs that caught my ear when I was listening to The Dogs Eat, because it was that one that it was going one way, and then this song came on. It was like, hold up, it's a whole different. He came out of a whole different bag. Mm-hmm. Video wise, the video was clean. I mean, it's Will Thomas. You got to expect that. You dig what I mean? He played on the word plays when they say triple. When it was like triple the blessings. Then he did the with the 3. Mm-hmm. Again, simple. It made you pay attention to the artist. It wasn't a lot of stuff going on. Right. It wasn't busy. It was right in your face the way it needed to be. But we already know Jared All-Star, man, when we had him on the show, it wasn't just to show, to like big up him like we was trying to, amp him or gaslight him. It's a dope album. You dig what I mean? And like I said, this was one of the songs that caught my ear because it was different from the other songs, and it just showed that wide range. So, now, dope video. Y'all be sure to go check it out. Jared All-Star, man, that was Double It featuring Oatmeal. But go ahead and remember, check out the entire album. Let the Dogs Eat. Yes, sir. Let the Dogs Eat came out earlier this year, man. Yeah. Real talk.
Big salute to Jared All-Star, Oatmeal, and all the God Chasers family, man. Under 5. All of y'all. Big salute to all of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
You know what I noticed? Are they cousins or something, man? Brenton and Jared All-Star.
I said y'all looking real similar in this video, brother. Y'all looking real similar in this thing. Looking real similar.
Real
big salute,
talk.
Man. Big salute. All right, one more thing before we get up out of here.
Hey, yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How I can help support them? How can I help be a blessing? Look, we said this a few times, and I hit that like, subscribe, and notification. But look, we're not just saying hit the like button on just for us to say it. Actually hit the like button. You dig what I'm saying? We got peoples that's watching you, people. Sneaker peekers, hit the like button. If you hit it, we don't know who hit it. It ain't gonna like your name gonna pop up.
No.
You can if you've been sneaker peeking this long, you can give a thumbs up. You dig what I'm saying? So we appreciate that. You want to sow a seed? Not the Same Podcast on Cash App, not the Same Podcast .com, which will be the Not the Same Network coming very soon. We'll let y'all know when that switch, it'll be www.nottheSameNetwork.com/support. So when that switches over, we definitely will let you guys know what's going on. If y'all wasn't here earlier, I'm going to say this again. In the support, procrastination is one of the biggest things that'll stop you from reaching your goals. Me and my brother have fell down that procrastination hole, and we got to make sure we get back on our A game. Some folks got on my head, some folks got on C head, and we got to make sure we're doing what God is telling us to do. So He can double it for us the same way Jared All-Star was just talking about. So the Not the Same Network, if you want the Bible study, you'll have that. If you want the sports show, you'll have that. If you want the podcast, you'll have that. That way these shows are not competing with one another for the algorithm, and we can grow this family like we're supposed to do and fulfill the vision that God gave me and this brother up right above me. Regardless of how anything looks, we still men of God on a mission to make sure we do this. Trust me, because we don't always want to do it, but we know we have to be obedient to what God has told us and called us to do. So we definitely appreciate y'all sliding through, man.
Like Rob said, man, really appreciate y'all sliding through this week, man. We'll be back next week with a whole slew of shows, man. So make sure y'all tune in. We pray that
next week
everyone have a good weekend, man. Enjoy the weekend, man. Get out, do something, spend some time with your family. Get out the house. If you work from home, go out, go see the sun. If you don't work from home, go out, go see your son. Bar. You know what I'm saying? Go see somebody. You know what I'm saying? Go see somebody. But nah, man, with that being said, man, I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert.
We out, man. We'll see y'all next week.
About our Father's business, crime mode, filled with His Holy Spirit, that's a cheat code. Holiness the standard, we never fold. We about to make a scene episode about our Father's business.